Hey, 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 it's a brand new day on Gillum Farms, and I'm Johnny. And Christine is somewhere in snowy South Dakota. And I'm eating peanuts. I'm sorry about that. So, caught me with my mouth full. Anyway, so let me go back and let me talk to whoever came in first. We have Troy Sutton came in first at 321. In his defense, I did put this thing out about that time. Thank you, Troy, for coming in. We got Josh Sherman in here, Sherman's Family Farm. Thanks for coming in, Josh. We got Jesse's Girl, Lazy Days Ahead. It says, howdy, John and Christine on the road, so we'll try to listen in tonight in between stops. I'm assuming maybe going to the rendezvous. I think I'm right on that. Maybe. Let me know. And then we got Chris, Texas Raider. You know what we're missing here? We're missing Joe Fix It For You. It's an odd night whenever Joe Fix It For You is not said howdy. Whenever he doesn't come in early and say howdy. Just saying. And then we've got Dink and Tank. That'd be Tamara. Hello, Tamara. Thanks for coming in. And we have Rebecca, Touched by Yarn. Howdy, Rebecca. Rebecca got a car, guys. Zoom, zoom, zoom. She can go where she wants. And then we got, excuse me. We got Dale at 9 Acre Family Farms. Welcome, welcome. And I don't know, he might be home. If he's home, it's Dale and Lisa. If he's not home, it's just Dale. So we got, let's see here. Paul, man, I'm going to have to get a drink. Excuse me. Peanuts get me. All right, we got Paul Case Farm saying, what are y'all doing? Howdy, Paul. And we got, let's see here. We got, hey, there's Reverend Joe Jacobson from Iowa. Is it snowing up there in Iowa? I'll tell you what, they got there's snow up that way. And guess what, guys? We're going to get snow, I guess. I mean, that's what they're calling for. They're calling for snow like Sunday. Sunday night or Saturday night, Sunday, something like that. We're going to be in the 20s and all kinds of crazy stuff. There's James Hall. And Dale's going, hello, Johnny. Howdy, Dale. Good to see you, man. And we got, I ain't got no peanuts, says Paul Case Farm. You know, they sell them at the dollar store. I know there's got to be a dollar store close because, I mean, they put them everywhere. So, yeah, they're everywhere. And then let's see here. We got, who we got? We got Joyfield Janae. Howdy, Janae. She's going under Tuesdays with Joy. She told us that Joy was what her grandmother liked to be called. And there's Patsy Guthrie. Hi, Patsy. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Patsy always brings a smile to my face. Long time subscriber. Been watching a lot of the videos. And then we've got Paul Honeyman. Hey, Paul. Good to see you. Paul from England. You know, my probably my one person from overseas who watches the channel, maybe. And then we got Rainy Ridge. Howdy, Rainy Ridge. That'd be Tina right here. And there's Virginia Alexander. Hello. And we have, let's see here. We have Midway Farms. Just want to jump on and say hello. I'm fixing to start grinding hay. Yes. I watched a lot of hay grinding this year. I've actually seen a hay grinder go at auction the other day, but there's one place I have to drive through on the way to the cattle that every time I drive by, they're grinding hay whenever I go by. And then let's see here. We got, who else we got? There's Lori's Prepping for Heaven. Hi, Lori. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. And we've got, let's see here, $5 stores inside of 10 miles. Still no peanuts at home. Hey, that's on you, Paul. That's on you. All right, I think I'm caught up now. So, guys, we're going to go a little long tonight. White Rock isn't going to go live, so I think we'll go long tonight. Christine will be getting to a hotel after a while, and whenever she does, um, whenever she does, she'll be hopping in, once she gets there. Hey, there's 99 Acres. Howdy, howdy. Thanks for coming in, Lisa. Good to see you. And Paul says, go on, Johnny, say it. Probably the only one from England that scares you on your lives. No, the only one from England. I'm just saying. Probably the only one from anywhere over across the sea or the ocean or whatever you want to call it. Sea, ocean, big water, across the pond. But hey, there's Creekside Maples. There's Tony at Creekside. Welcome, Tony. Thanks for coming in. So I put a question in the description, and I don't know if anybody read the description. And it was like, what did you think about the live? What did you think about the lives I've been doing, trying to help folks? The YouTube lives, the view lives, the SEO score lives, the helping people with their monetization, et cetera, et cetera. So Lori loves those lives. Hey, Scotty. So, but anyway, I think Lisa's saying howdy, Mr. Handsome to that's got to be to Dale. Dale's Mr. Handsome. I'm just saying Dale is Mr. Handsome fellow there. And we got keep them coming. Yeah. So anyway, I don't know if everybody, like whenever I was doing those lives, I don't know if everybody took what I was saying. They understood what I was saying. Hey, Ace, one of the things that I mentioned was fan channels. Okay. Now I need to explain fan channels just a little bit. A fan channel is not a channel that there's like, 30 or 40 of the Homestead crew the Homestead community that watch every one of your videos. That's not a fan channel. A fan channel is a channel that no matter what they put out, they can put out the best video you've ever seen, or, they can put out literally put their GoPro on paint drying and they'll still have thousands upon thousands of views on it. Okay. If you really think you're a fan channel, put your camera on paint drying sometime and see how many people are in there. If you got a few of the Homestead people, in there that come in and they support you and stuff like that, that's great and stuff. But that's not a fan channel, guys. So anyway, hey, I got a guest in here, and so I'm gonna bring her up because, man, I haven't seen her in days. So I'm gonna bring her up right now.
Hi.
There she is. She's over in snowy South Dakota and really, really bad reception.
Is it bad reception?
Yeah, it's like you're locked up right now. Do they have any Wi-Fi there?
Yeah, let me go back in. Okay, I'll come back.
Okay, she's gonna come back.
Maybe.
So I'm gonna take her down for a minute, and she's gonna come back in. All right. So she's gonna try to get that fixed. I think they need. Hopefully, they got some Wi-Fi there. Let me see if it helped any at all. Nope, she went plumb out. She'll try again. She's gonna try to find some Wi-Fi. Hey, Don Ray B. So I saw somebody up here said that paint dry video coming up. There you go. I'm serious. Your advice from those lives have definitely been helping. Thank you. I appreciate that, Tina. Yeah. I'm if yeah, if you just organically put out a video, organically, and literally it's paint drying and you don't have a few thousand views on it, you're not a fan channel. I'm telling you. Fan channel to me is like, it would be Whistling Diesel. It would have been the channel that just retired, which is Demolition Ranch. They retired. They actually retired from YouTube because they don't have to do it anymore. I mean, they're going to make money off their everything. They've made so much money that they can retire. Hey, Camping Cage Free. There's the jar. Howdy, howdy. So, and Andrew Camarada, fan channel. People are going to watch him no matter what he does and stuff like that. So that's what I'm getting at whenever I say that. I'm not trying to, burst anybody's bubble or anything like that. But just because you have, 20 people in the homestead community that just watch your videos religiously, that's not a fan channel. Okay. That's where I'm coming from. All right. So, let's see here. So whenever Christine gets back in here, we'll talk some more, with her and stuff. Day 3 of severe migraine in a dark, cold room right now. Oh my goodness. Everybody say a prayer for Joey. Say a big prayer for Joey, because that's not cool. That's not good. That is not good. I mean, Joey is one of the biggest supporters of all of our channels, and we just need him to. We need Joey well, and I would like to be able to just take those migraines away from him completely. I mean, just him never have to deal with that anymore. I've actually witnessed Joey having migraines, so just prayers up for Joey. Yes, absolutely. LJ Woodworks, I learned a lot from your last couple of videos. Thank you. Oh, my bubble was busted long before I met you, Johnny. No, what I'm getting at, here it is. I'm not a fan channel at all. None. Zero. Zip. Not. I mean, yeah, there's a few people that's going to say, I'm your fan, Johnny, etc. That's not it. That's not it. That's just, I got friends that watch some of the stuff that I do. That's all that is. Yeah, if you've got people you don't even know from across the globe that are just watching every single thing that you'll put out, no matter what, that's a fan channel. I'm telling you. So I had 30 years of migraines. They are terrible. Yes. I think I may have had one migraine in my life, and I cannot imagine what it's like to have those all the time. Hi, Mitzi. Thanks for coming in. There's Evelyn Newman. Thank you, Evelyn. And just found out the main cause for my migraines is down to due to my diabetes. I'm sure it's due to my diabetes. When my blood sugar is low, my migraines are bad. Yes, I can see that. I'll tell you what, every once in a while I have blurry vision, and my doctor stated that, I always thought it was my blood pressure that was causing blurry vision, but my doctor stated that it could be a medication that I'm on. So he stated that he has taken this same medication and he has gotten blurry vision because of it. So I don't know. I always just thought it was my blood pressure. There for a while, I thought I might be borderline diabetic and stuff like that, but they nixed that idea the last time I went to the doctor. They said my A1C is really great. And I'm very happy. Thank you, Lord, because my dad took shots every single day for diabetes. All right. So here we go. Let me get over here. We got Tink yes. Is Tink home, or is he still at work, Tamara? He sends me messages all the time. Any drag racing happening? Okay, that's something good to talk about real quick. So yes, we're going to go do some drag racing. We're actually going to go to a race, a big race here in about, I think it's in a couple of weeks. It's the week before Teen Killer. It's the weekend before Teen Killer. I'm going to go. All right, she's back. Let's see what's happening here. Hey, that's a lot better.
Okay. I'm on the
That's a lot better.
How come I don't see you at all? I just see the GTO.
I don't know.
I don't see you at all. I see your name and then I see the GTO picture and I see my picture.
Really?
Or my screen, yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
I'm right here beside you.
Cool.
Everybody in the chat, can you see me and her on here?
I'm going to take a picture of this that way. Hi, Evelyn. Hi, Lori. Hi, Mitzi. Hi, Kevin. Hello, Paul.
Yeah, he's saying hello, hummingbird.
Hello. There you are. You're there now.
No, I'm there now?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hey, Paul Honeyman. There's Nanny Tam. Hello, Dale, Rebecca, Linda. So what's up?
Tink is okay. I'm sorry. She chose that name. She said, Grandpa's Dink and you're Tank, then I'm Tink. There you go.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I got it wrong.
Hey, Lynn.
So everybody says they see both of us. Thank you very much for that. So
Well, I see you now, so I guess it's just catching up.
Right. You had to get on the Wi-Fi there, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I lost the little card, where they put that information. So I had to run out there to the desk and get the information so I could log in.
Right.
So there's the bed files.
So
and there is Tony.
Tell us about the weather where you're at.
Right now, today it's beautiful. The sun was shining and it was perfect weather. This morning it was icy windows. Yesterday it was snowing, sleeting, cold. And the day before was a blizzard in Sisseton, which I drove through. It was even the people around there that, are used to driving in that kind of weather said it was bad. So I was like, I did it.
Yeah.
It's not fun driving on the interstates.
Right.
And there's an area between, I forget where it's at, but I was up in Sisseton, so it's getting pretty close to Canada. And it had, I shouldn't say that. It's not that close to Canada, but it's the northern part of South Dakota and northeast part of it. Anyway, they call it the tundra. And they said there's always been a lot of wrecks. And so we made a decision to leave there after we heard there was a fatality and a lot of things. And, they'll close the interstates, right? They've got those gates and they'll close them down when they become bad. So.
Hey, John Goes Outdoors. Welcome.
John Goes Outdoor.
So,
hi, IJ Woodworks. Or is it IJ? Yeah.
LJ.
Is it LJ?
Yeah, LJ.
I don't have my computer glasses on.
So they asked if we're going racing.
I hope so.
See there? We kind of, if we try to get together on that deal and to get some new frames. Did you find your glasses, by the way?
I found every pair of glasses ever. Yes. Oh, okay. Yeah. I did find those before I left. That would be these. And then these are my computer glasses, and these are the ones that have hummingbirds on them.
Oh, she got the hummingbird glasses on now. So yeah, we're going to go racing. I think it's going to be the weekend before Teen Killer is when we're going to go. And we're going to be there on Saturday. It's a Saturday race, and it's called
Hey Joe, fix it for you.
Don't Hate on 28s is what it's called because we're all running on a 28-inch tire.
Mm-hmm.
So since we're all running on a 28-inch tire, it's a small tire. It's a tiny little tire. So we're going to see what we can.
It does really good with your. I mean, I know we were concerned about it, but I think it's a good one for your car.
Well, I'm hoping since they're actually going to race and test and do all kinds of stuff on Friday, that when we show up Saturday, the track is there. And if the track is there, because if you remember the last time we went, it was a struggle bus.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. Well, we had a couple of different things going on, but they need to, I mean, they don't prep it and it was raining and I mean, they dragged so much stuff up there. So
Yeah, it was
you're
bad.
frozen, by the way. I don't
Leaves
know
were
if
all
I'm
blowing underneath the tires when I was trying to make passes and
yeah.
everything else. It was bad day. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna go. So if anybody wants to come, it's the Don't Hate on 28 race. Don't
Hopefully you
Hate
get
on
Angie and
28th
Tony to
race
go.
in at Wilsey's Outlaw Drag Strip,
Reverend Joe Jacobson.
and that race is going to be on. Let me see here. You can continue to say howdy to folks, and I'm going to look this up real quick.
Hey Tamara. Hey Nanny Tam. I hope you're feeling better. There's Dinkin Tank. Tamara, are you guys gonna go to Tin Killer? I hope so. I need my Tamara hug.
Yeah.
I saw Dale in there.
Uh-huh.
Hello, Dale. I feel like I haven't been in YouTube in forever.
You haven't been. You notice how I go dark if I put my head down?
Well, it's because, yeah, but you're also kind of freezing up, but I don't know if it's me on my side or what.
I think it's you on your side because you're freezing up.
Paul, I am feeling better. I had kind of a rough night last night, but it's nothing like it was. So I think I'm over this flare and coming out of it. So thank you for asking. I appreciate everybody's prayers and, you know, checking on me and well thoughts and stuff. I really appreciate it because feeling much better. Christine, how are you?
So Tony and him, I'm assuming that means can't come to the race. So Tony and him won't be able to
They
make
didn't want
it.
to process chickens that day, which I get it. You can send Angie.
Yeah, it's going to be April 19th is when it's going to be.
April 19th.
Yeah, 19th is like, what is that? April 19th is.
It's a Saturday.
Yeah, it's the weekend before the 10 Killer
Mm-hmm.
meetup.
That'd be good though. Paul said it is Christine that stops moving. I know it. It's not just her being still. No.
Yeah.
Hey James Hall.
It's that good old hotel Wi-Fi.
Yeah, and I had my you know, I'm pretty well, I'm not far from one of the reservations and it's not the greatest. I'm real close to was it 90, Johnny, that goes from I'm on 90 right off the road. Y'all ever heard of Walls?
Wall's Drug.
Yeah, I'm not too far from it.
Wall Drug. If you ever go to South Dakota, I bet you've heard of Wall Drug. If you've ever driven anywhere up there, you've heard of Wall Drug.
Well, I thought about stopping out there by the Missouri River where, you know, in Chamberlain where it's so pretty and doing the live from there, but I don't know if I'll have reception or not. Hey, Brian.
Yeah.
And so I did, but it was so pretty there. I mean, I love, you know how much I love South Dakota. I love to live here, but I love family and church more, but our property, but South Dakota, sometimes you'll just be driving and it's like a postcard. I mean, it's just beautiful. And I'm in that area on the reservation where it's just those rolling hills. You know, the sun was shining, Johnny, so there's those shadows on the ground and the water was beautiful, the river and then it was just beautiful. So I'm in between. I'm staying in Okima. Not Okima. Oklahoma, because it's like Oklahoma, but it's Oklahoma.
Yeah. So Rainy Ridge, said I've been there. It's cool. Just don't go in August.
Yeah.
And that would probably be because of all the people.
Mm-hmm. It's not because of the weather.
Yeah, because August up there is nice. It is really nice, but there's a lot of people. South Dakota is the only place I've ever mowed with a push mower about an acre of ground, or about a half acre of ground, I guess, with a push mower and never even broke a sweat. And that was like through July and August and everything else. Yes. And there's a lot of people that have been to Wall Drug. Lori Carp has been to Wall Drug, says she loves Wall Drug. And
so I'm at they probably know, trying to think, there's that one place where they have like the big buffalo. Well, that's a lot of places here. Never mind. I was trying to describe, I'm between Chamberlain and, I'm closer to Rapid. Never mind.
So yesterday it was almost 80 here, and today it's not been out of the 40s.
So yesterday here it was probably in the mid 30s, and today is probably high 50s, 60s. It's very nice out. It's very nice out.
Yeah. So we're supposed to get it. I guess you're going to bring a snow back with you whenever you come.
Probably.
It's supposed to be in the 20s and all, you're going to get cold again. So
yeah, my old bones can't, or joints, I guess I should say joints, not bones, don't like all this. Last night I took a shower and went to bed early last night.
You went to bed early?
Well, I did and I didn't. I fell asleep and then I woke up, and I fell asleep, woke up. I had a lot of pain last night, so.
Yeah, Tony says they're showing a lot of snow for Sunday. Kevin says 94 where he's at. Kevin,
he's down there where I like to go out. Where San Antonio? I think he's down by San Antonio. I think.
Yeah, he's down their way. But I have seen a
Reverend Joe Jacobson. I've not seen a wild drug, but I have seen a wild drug. Hello.
All right. Yeah.
Hey Jennifer. Hey Julie.
Yeah. And whenever we go to that race, you're going to see all kinds of people drugged. Julie Cook, I have my bibs on again. Awesome, Julie.
So I'll be tomorrow. I'll go to another facility for half day, or like most of the day, and then I'll leave and start driving back towards Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I love San Antonio area. My dad was stationed there for a while. He loved it.
Right. So you're gonna roll in Saturday?
Sometime Saturday, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a drag.
Yeah, Brian, there's gonna be people getting drugged at that drag race.
What? Oh,
drag. It's gonna be out of there.
Yeah, I'll have to feel better and get my smack talking going.
Yeah. I need to try out that new neck mount thing that you got me I haven't even got to try it out yet. I need to try that out for the next auction, I don't know how this is going to work. The next auction is actually just absolutely going to be pouring. I mean, from what I'm seeing, pouring and high wind.
Yeah, they'll still have it though. So maybe there'll be some good deals to be had. I just got to say hold down your hat and put on a raincoat.
Don't forget Pies of March live in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I might not see Pies of March because we'll probably still be live.
Well, it starts we may not be live at 6 o'clock because that's White Rock. But
no, I sent you a thing about that. Still live at 6 o'clock.
Didn't know that.
Huh?
I didn't see that, I guess. Sorry.
Yeah.
Neck mount, you mean Christine bought you a neck brace for where she
No, it's a neck mount. It's a thing for, like, you can put a GoPro or a camera on it, and it mounts it, like right here, so you don't have to carry it around in your hand all the time. And I thought, man, that'd be handy for at the auction, because that'll leave my hands free. And that way, whenever I reach down and I'm messing with something, you'll be able to see both my hands, moving them around and stuff like that. So
I want to try that when I'm gardening, or doing a video for gardening, or planning or something, or cooking, I guess.
Yeah, or whenever I'm working on the cars and stuff like that, it'll make it a lot easier, because that last little little evergreen that I did the other day, video about changing out the heater blower motor, that was kind of a challenge to make sure I had the GoPro in the right spot, and I was working around it.
Yeah, I could. I mean, at first I thought because it looked like it was straight on, I thought maybe you used that. And then you reminded me that you had filmed that before we got that in the mail. So it looked, it looked really good. You did a good job. You know, that
Yeah.
camera placement's key. So, what was I gonna say? Not going anywhere.
Oh, it's at 7:30, I guess, for the highs of March. So
Yeah, that's on Mennonite. But I won't be able. I won't be going to that because I'll be at Dell and Lisa's.
right. Yeah, Dale and Lisa will be live at 7 o'clock. So everybody, you know.
Hey, Tim Mason.
Lynn, I have no idea. I mean, I kind of have an idea, but I don't know if I can really talk about it unless they put out a unless
Yeah,
they put
I
out
don't
some
even know.
kind of a state
A community post.
what do you call it, a community post.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of know why, but you
I mean,
know, I think they should tell everybody why they're not going live tonight
Mitzi,
themselves.
you know what, Mitzi, I did, but I had a picture, but that's when I got real sick, and I had a picture with my pies and stuff in front of it to do as a what do you call it, the thumbnail. And I got so sick, and I just that was the one the YouTube picked out of the video, so I just left it. But yeah, I did have Lisa from Lazy Days Ahead had gotten me a new pie plate, a recipe one, so I had that in there, and then I had one of my old ones. But I know Mitz, that's what I was. But if I get, hope they'll get invited next year, Nanny, and I'll definitely do that.
I'm trying to figure this one out. Hope I didn't offend you, Johnny, with my comment. I was just teasing. Nanny Tam, I guess I'm confused. I don't know what the comment was.
And Nanny Tam, this man right here, you can't offend him.
You can't offend me,
No.
but I'm trying to figure out what the comment was. Was it tonight? Was there a comment tonight?
No. Oh, and Nanny Tam, he loves you. No.
Oh no, absolutely.
If he didn't understand it,
Absolutely.
he would have said, "I don't understand" or something. Johnny is. I'm telling y'all, he don't get offended. He's always told me, "Be a duck, just let it roll off your back," and I'm just kind of like, I'm not very good. I'm still not good at that. And I know Christina's hiding her casserole plate collection.
No, I was looking back to see if I missed some comment or something.
Yeah, we love you too, Nanny Tam.
Oh yeah.
Said, and I know Christina's hiding her casserole plate collection.
Oh,
I'm telling you what, I have decided.
You know, I couldn't imagine YouTube without Nanny Tam. I really couldn't.
I know.
So Nanny Tam, no, you cannot offend me in any way. I'm just saying that, and nothing you said. It's just that I have heard other folks say something about things and went on other lives and stuff like that. I'm like, well, no, that's not what I was talking about.
Evelyn.
That is absolutely not what I was talking about. So,
so Mitzi, I do have too many. I have too much of everything, and that's something that is on my heart. I even thought about doing some videos on minimizing. Like, I would really like to do that. Start in the kitchen and just get rid of stuff. Take it to Goodwill, sell it, see if somebody needs it or something. Sorry, I was a little late. Great to see you both. Great to see everyone in chat. Yes, Heather, you're so sweet. Thank you. Glad I found out 90 Group is on it. So, yeah. So, Mitzi, Dell and Lisa have been going at 7 for a little while now.
Yeah, they've been going at 7 for ever since Not For Nothing decided they left Homestead Hangout. Ever since they left Homestead Hangout, Dale and Lisa have been going at 7.
I've been doing a lot of work the last couple of months, right after our lives are not feeling good either. So I've usually just listen, kind of, what do you call that? Lurking. Yeah, it's not that I don't love everybody, but it's just sometimes you just gotta close your eyes, lay down, and let the world spin around you, and just listen and be supportive that way.
Right.
Hey, Miss Grave Family Farm.
Exactly. So, there's this auction that I'm going to go to on Saturday. There's something there that I'm kind of interested in.
Will I be interested in it?
Maybe.
Is it car parts?
Let me see if I can find.
Is it raining there at the house, babe?
Not right this second.
Oh, it kind of looked like it out there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it looks
is-
like it's been raining because it's been raining,
I am.
but not this second.
I'm feeling a lot better. I think I'm past this flare up. I think this one flare up is one that extended a long time. So feeling pretty good. I think also my doctor changed some of my medications, and I think I've been on them long enough that it's not making me sick either. Evening listening, Christine.
So what do you think?
Yep, need it. There's one.
This one is earlier. This is.
I know it is. I saw it.
This
Yeah,
is like a CJ3A.
Oh, we need it.
Yeah, it's even earlier. It's like MASH.
I love that.
You
know how proud my daddy would be probably if we had one of those, because he was in the Korean War and stuff. I think that would have been cool to him.
Hey, there's Derek Feller.
She's a beaut, Clark.
Yeah. Yeah. So that we've gotten into collecting these things, I guess, because we have
hey, Derek.
We've got a few now.
Derek, I was in your live just listening yesterday, so I wanted you to know I was in there. Hey, there is Chris Supple.
Hey, Mr. Leonard Mountain Chris. Howdy, howdy.
You staying out of trouble, Chris?
Chris, yesterday I left the door open. I had the windows open. I had the fan sucking air into the house because it was pretty warm. And today it's the exact opposite. I'm wearing my hoodie in here.
Well, if we have to have a broken air conditioner, it's good to be chilly.
Yeah, I'd rather be like this. I'm telling you, I don't like hot. So
you need to get out some ground. This is your reminder to get out. I'd prefer venison, but for chili.
Okay, we got a lot of venison that we ground. So we have some others. So I'll get it out.
Thank you.
And that's Friday, right?
Yeah, if you make it Friday, that way we can have it Saturday night when I get home and you get home.
Yeah.
And I'll bring the fixins for whatever you want. Like, since I'll be on the road anyway.
See, listen here, folks. We're sitting here planning our meal for whenever she gets home. So yeah, it'll be chilly weather. I mean, Saturday night it'll be chilly weather.
Yeah. Julie, that's the way it is. Sometimes you can take way too many medications. That's what we kind of did. We reined back in my medicine, and we started kind of back at ground one, reducing it one by one and changing milligrams and stuff. But I tell you, I used to, before I was diagnosed, I'd have these flare-ups where sometimes I could not get out of bed at all. And Johnny remembers those, and we didn't know what was wrong with me. So now that I know, it's a lot easier to deal with, but some days it's just, I don't have them very often, but when I do, and then when I say don't have them very often, a flare that lasts that long where I'm not able to function, I guess is the word. I can get to work, but I missed 2 days of work, and that was something for me too. So I don't.
Look there, they're having chili tonight, and
they're smart people.
We're at the 46 and 48 that I had. So you must be talking about a 46 or 48 Jeep, maybe. And Linda Peterson said, "Got to eat." Yep, got to eat. Musgrave Family Farm had stew tonight. You know, guys, I love what they call comfort food, and comfort food just, to me is.
I call it country cooking.
Yeah, anything with mashed potatoes and gravy and.
Thank you, Nanny Tim. I'm glad you're too.
Just maybe biscuits, mashed potatoes, and gravy, and just things like that.
Yeah.
A food that's not hard to eat and doesn't, like I like hot peppers. Okay, so I don't consider hot peppers a comfort food.
Well, that sounds good.
They are. If I could say it a certain way, they are good pain. If that's a word.
I don't understand that. That does not make sense to me at all. I don't understand why anybody would want to eat something that's so hot it makes them uncomfortable. It makes them sweat, and then they're like, "That's good." I don't understand that.
Yeah.
Oh, Julie, I have been craving that tater tot casserole. That sounds so good.
Yeah. Hot peppers are an ingredient. No, hot peppers are a food group. They are.
Yeah.
So
I actually got a couple of plants. Hopefully they're not dead when I get home. Of some really hot peppers for Johnny this year. Growing peppers do really good in my garden. I mean, super good. So I got a couple of different varieties for you.
I probably need to bring those in because it's going to get cold.
Yeah. If you bring them in
Saturday night, it's going to get cold.
If you'll bring them in, and then I have them setting in a tray.
Yep.
And if you'll put some, if it's out of water, put a little bit, or like a 1/4 of an inch of water in the bottom of it, and just let them pull them up from their roots. And then there's one that's not, so it probably needs a little bit of water. But
right, yeah, we need some peppers.
Hey, Lauren,
I like
making it home.
Yes, Mitzi DeLuca. That's how you know it's a good hot pepper. Right now, I'm growing 7 hot varieties, scaled back this year. You know, we go to Jose's, and when we go to Jose's, they'll give me a hot pepper, and it's a grilled hot pepper.
Hey, Troy.
And I tell you what, if it's good, then I'm gonna be like.
He starts like
you said, sweating,
eyes, and it starts.
My eyes are watering. My nose is running. I may have a little cough, and
he starts getting beads on his forehead, and he'll be like, he's like, "That's good stuff." And then
that's good stuff.
I remember our grandson, our second born grandson, when we take them, remember the Charlie's Chicken, they had ice cream machine, and we get him ice cream, and he's like 4 or 5 years old, and he's like eating it, and he's like he's in pain. And he goes, I'm so cold. He goes, but it's so good.
I think that I sent y'all. Oh, Derek said I sent some of y'all the pure cayenne seeds. Johnny needs to try them.
Johnny, did you open that box?
Oh, let me go get it.
Yeah, one job.
I'll be right back.
Giddy up on roasted or grilled hotties. Brings out oils. Yes. Tiffany, it's good to see you. Tiffany from Canadian Family is in here. Linda puts hair on your chest, Johnny. Yeah. Hey, Wanda. How are you doing, Wanda Henry? Yeah. I want to make. I made salsa last year, and I like it for me because I can't handle anything hot. But I would like to make Johnny some nice spicy salsa, so he can salsa dance.
So I'm back. So we got something here from Derek Fowler.
Derek Fowler shipping department's way better than yours too.
And it says to Christine Gillum. So it's to you.
Oh wow! I didn't see that. Or I would have opened it. I thought it was to you.
No. To you.
Well, I'm sorry, Derek. He is too.
Yeah.
Hey, Karen Brass. Good to see you. Hope everybody's having a good evening.
All right. Let's see what we got here.
I'm at the.
Well, I'll tell you why it's to you.
Oh, I got a visor like Lisa and Ginger. Sweet. I love it. And white. I love that. That is great. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There you go. It's got the Derek Fowler logo on it.
I need to go fishing.
If you hadn't watched Derek's fishing videos, they're very entertaining.
Hey, Bill. There's Bill from my Alaska.
Hey, Bill. How are you doing?
Well, I'm pretty sure that if I put on a fishing video, it'd be a comedy, but I don't know if it'd be entertaining, but it'd be comedy.
There's Dana Mason.
Dana Mason.
Hey, good to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Yes, I'm looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to Tin Killer because I think it's going to be a lot less stressful than it was last year. Laid back, and I'm going to Red Fern Festival on Friday. I don't care.
Yeah,
so
I'm going to Red Fern Festival on Friday.
I'm sorry, say that again.
said I'm going on Friday.
Well, that's good.
I'm going as well. How's that?
That's good. Kristen, I get to go to both Tin Killer and Mid-America. Can't wait. Oh, that's awesome, Lynn. I can't wait to see you. That is great news.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have quite a good turnout.
Yeah, I think it'll be a good turnout.
I'm excited to meet our brother Troy when we were at Mid America. That's gonna be awesome. You're frozen, like with you got your mouth open. And
not on this end.
It was on my end. That was funny. I wish we could.
There's our sister Ginger.
Hey, Ginger. She said, "Hey guys, hi everyone in chat. Still light out, but still choking on."
Yeah, she's been dragging pollen around over there. It's so thick. I guess it gets on the bottom of her feet, and she just drags it around. All I can picture is, like what's that? What do they call him? Pigpen on that?
Right, dude. On the Peanuts gang.
Yeah, on the Peanuts gang. That's all I can picture.
Oh, that's one of my favorite characters besides Lucy.
Walking with dust flying off your feet.
I don't. That's bad though. Whenever it's all over your shoes and stuff, and you can't get away from it.
Looky here.
I knew it was bothering you.
So Joe Picks It For You gifted that visor to Christine at the Steer Simber giveaway.
Oh, well, thank you, Joe Fix It For You. If you're in here, I haven't seen Joe, but that's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Joey is. Everybody needs to keep their prayers for Joey. Joey's been having some bad migraines and stuff.
Oh goodness, yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody. What I have found, especially after working for the neurologist that was a headache specialist, migraine specialist, and dealing with my own migraines, everybody's different, so there's a lot of different things to try, but sometimes there's not any. I mean, it wears you out trying to figure out something to relieve your migraines. It really does. And I just feel so bad for him because those are not good at all. And he has them every day, I believe. So please keep our brother Joey in your prayers.
Hello, Lauren. There's Lauren is in here. We're making it home. There's O'Brien. When is your next auction video? Tomorrow.
Friday.
Tomorrow, every Friday. Every Friday, there's a new auction video.
Welcome in. This is chilling. No, this is not chilling with the Gillums. This is
Homestead Hangout tonight.
Yeah, this is just Gillum Farm.
Pat O'Brien. There's a new one tomorrow. It's turning out to be a pretty good one. I've got about half the editing done on it right now, but it will come out tomorrow afternoon about 3:00 Central Time.
Okay, so Johnny,
most all of them come out, huh?
I'm excited. I love hey, Amy. There's sweet Amy. I wanted to make a comment and say hello. I can't tag everyone, but I see y'all. So Amy says hi to everybody, and she says hearts.
Amy was in Tahlequah today.
I was in South Dakota. William.
Yeah.
What was she doing? She was missing music.
I think they were over there picking someone up or something like that. And but anyway, yeah, they went through Tahlequah today.
Oh, and over acres.
And speaking of, like medication, like we've been speaking of, I got this notification that today was the absolute last day that I could pick up my medicine from Walmart. Like it's been just at Walmart for, like a month.
So when we get done with the live, you need to call them and say that.
No, I picked it up.
Oh.
I left. I went. I got a really nice cheeseburger and tater tots from that place that I really like, and you know where that is.
Yeah, it's gross.
And
it's a place that you don't need to go in and eat. You just need to get it and go, and don't look around.
I like it. But anyway, so I went there and got that. And,
hi to Annie.
And then I went to Walmart, and I actually walked around, and I bought while I was in Walmart, I bought a micro SD card. Mm-hmm. Because, you got that you got me that newest GoPro,
Mm-hmm.
and so I had to rob a micro SD from something else, and
Yeah. Well, you can never have
and
any of those. Camping Cage Free wanted to know if you need firewood for the meetup. I don't think we do. Well, I don't know that for a fact, but
I don't think so. Last year we were concerned about.
the fire bans.
Yeah, I mean, it's really crazy because before the meetup started, we were really dry. If that makes any sense, we were super dry right before it, and it's in the pine needles. I mean, we're up in the pines. And so we didn't really want to start any open flames out there. And then, of course, Friday came and the deluge, the rain came with it. And we were good after that. But, if we'd had wood, it'd probably been wet.
Yeah.
But
thank you for offering, though.
I think I brought some last year and we never even used it.
We never used it because remember we had to take it all out to do things and we had to load it back up. Or was that your truck or I can't remember.
Yeah, we took wood. We took wood, and then we took wood. We brought wood back home. But thank you for asking.
So, when you had that race, we're going to have to sit down and work on our list of things to do. And I'm going to go ahead and take that full week off. That way, maybe we can, work on the camper, cleaning it, getting it ready, or clean out the shop or something. That week of the meetup.
Right.
So, there is Grow What You Eat. My brother had migraines all the time, found out he had a heart issue, fluid since he had a mild heart attack and stents put in, and also on meds. Now he no longer has migraine. Yeah, I appreciate you sharing that because you never know what it is. I found that if drinking the oxygen water or the preventative medications or the pressure points and stuff, if it's not working, it may be something else. And so
Right.
I know Joey's gone to, I think he has gone to a lot of trying to get it figured out because he's suffered with them for years. But migraines are no joke.
No, they're not. I mean, I think in my life I may have had one migraine, and I couldn't imagine having something like that every day.
Yeah, because usually it'll mess with your it'll mess with your vision. It will senses, your smell. I mean, it's crazy. I do know. I saw a thing the other night, Ginger, where it's a holistic doctor. He's Christian based though. He was showing. I'm not going to show my feet, but he was showing his feet, and he said that right here in between the toe and stuff, he was like putting pressure on it, and that supposedly could relieve migraines. But again, it's amazing how many different type of migraines there are out there. There's not one or two different ones. There's a lot of different migraines out there.
Yeah.
And then another thing I've seen, well, I know this from when we had patients, is that you put your feet in cold water. Sometimes that helps migraines. Mine, thank God, I was on preventative medication. I haven't had one in a long time, but I know I've had those where either my vision, it didn't have pain and my vision would be distorted for a little bit, or I'd have pain and the only way I got it to relieve was sitting in laying in bed in a cold, dark, pitch black room, and then hopefully vomiting if I could ever to get that pressure. Sometimes.
Yeah, there's
parking lot right there.
Yeah, there. I've seen. Yeah. I've been around. I've been around that. So Derek said that if he sent those seeds, it was last year. So do you think Derek? He said he can't remember if he sent some to us or not. That beautiful purple.
I don't know, but I've got them. Well, I don't remember. I know that the ones I've received seeds from is Jennifer Ocean Homestead and Dee's Garden, and I got some from the spores from Troy, and then there was a few other things. I don't remember, Derek, but I don't have that great a memory. So, but what I do have is my my what do you call it? What are those called, Joey? It's my seed containers. I have 4 of them. They're like briefcases, and I will look.
Uh-oh, look at there. I will have to try that. Thank you, Christine. We have tried a lot of things, but Joey hates feet, so I'm not sure we would let me mess with his feet.
Yeah, maybe if
Joey
you.
has to be Christine's brother. He really because Christine cannot stand feet at all.
Yeah, there
So
was. I
I'm
was.
telling you,
I was.
when I get
Yeah.
old, I better be able to take care of my own feet somehow because she ain't gonna do
No,
it.
he's gonna get pedicures. I'm taking him to get pedicures. I think. I think. I think men. I wish my grandpa would have, because I remember he's. I think it's because of my grandpa now that I think about it. But he had his toes stomped on by either horses or mules. I think it was mules. And so his toes, I always would call them little devil horns, because they would like curl up and they were dark and stuff. And he'd have to go to the doctor and get them. But anyway, they grew weird. And anyway, I can't handle. No, feet are gross. Feet are gross. Yeah, Ginger, let me know if that helps him. I know it's something to do with the pressure point, and if I can find the video on YouTube, I'll send it to you. The doctor, I really like him.
It is light there where you're at, right, babe?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm in South Dakota. It's not going to get,
Yeah.
you know how South Dakota is? It's so flat, not flat, but you can see forever that it'll be light till like 8 o'clock and then it's dark. I mean, it's like it doesn't gradually do it like Oklahoma does.
So Nanny Tam said it's strange. Daylight out Johnny's window and pitch black out Christine's window. No, those are just the blinds. The curtains. So yeah,
I like my rooms dark. I have a lot of, I don't know what you call them. What do you call it, Johnny? Sensory, like lights.
sensory overload.
Sensory overload, and lights are one of them. Sounds are one of them, and so it just depends on what I've got.
Smells.
Look at that.
Smells, light, sounds.
Yeah, I'm weird. I'll just tell you, I have ADHD, and so wasn't diagnosed till I was older, and so a lot of weird noises and stuff. And like, I'll tell you what really bothers me is that if I smell something that's food that's outside of a kitchen, like you're supposed to be cooking, it just, that's no.
Whenever I get my pedicures, I'll have the nicest toenails of any dozer operating race car driver.
I'm not saying you got to go I just think you need to let them soak and get them trimmed up and cut right and then go on. I'm not talking nail polish and all that stuff, because I've done that a couple of times. Just go and have my feet soaked and let them rub on my legs. And
I don't really want anybody rubbing on my legs though.
okay, but whenever you're senile and old and I'm taking you back and forth to the nursing home, I'm gonna.
Y'all heard it. Whenever I'm senile and old, I'm already getting old.
Yeah. Derek, I don't think I have any purple. I'm going to look when I get home to see if I have seeds. Would they be are they ones that you harvested? What do you call that? Where you got them off of your plants, or are they in a seed package? I mean, haven't been opened from a vendor.
Yeah. Kubota orange would be nice, said Paul. My toenails.
That's why I might do that. No.
Uh-oh, Nanny Tam, be safe. Be safe. You're under a tornado warning. I'll tell you what, those things erupted over, east of where we're at. Those tornadoes, it was huge. There was I don't know how many tornadoes were going up through there. I mean, it was crazy how many tornadoes.
Dale, before they diagnosed me, they thought I had Lyme disease because I've had tularemia from a tick bite. And was in the hospital and had a lymph node removed and everything. So they were monitoring me for years for Lyme disease and for MS. Anyway, please, everyone, make sure you give Johnny and Christine a thumbs up tonight. Thanks, Rebecca. So what was I going to tell you?
Yeah, everybody, hang on. We're not leaving, guys. Okay, just saying, we're still live.
Speaking of tornadoes,
it's 5:59, but we're still live because White Rock's not live tonight. Just saying.
So we're going to go along. So Dale, that's interesting. You said that. He said tornado hit where I grew up yesterday. Yeah, yesterday was it yesterday? Joanne's place where I grew up in north of Tulsa in Owasso. And real close, in the same neighborhood my sister lives. Several houses were just were hit by the tornado. And she said it was the most god awful sound. She was, her husband already left for work that morning, and it was like an early morning one. So she said her and the puppy got in the closet, and she could hear it. And but it could have very well easily have been her house. I mean, it's just like one of those, moving. So just praise God that for his protection over her.
Dale said a tornado hit where he's growing up yesterday, and Nanny Tam's. I'm going to the basement. Sirens are sounding right now.
Oh, is that Nanny Tam?
Yes, Nanny Tam.
Oh, Nanny Tam, go. Text me later. Let me know everything's okay, or I'll text you and check on you. Love you.
Yes.
Paul, what do
you pray for Nanny Tam?
Yeah, please pray for her hedge of
and
protection.
Everybody in the path of the storms over that way.
Yes, dear God, we just thank you for a hedge of protection around our family and friends during this tornado and all the severe weather. We just pray that nothing destroys their property or their well-being or their. I just pray that you remove that tornado from that area. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Paul Honeyman, Christine, they were just monitoring you and needed to give you a reason. Couldn't tell you you're psychotic. LOL. No, but what they did find out is that I have a brain.
Oh, wouldn't like all that. Wouldn't like that little what was it? The Wizard of Oz. If I only had a brain.
I only had. Didn't they call you when you worked at DHS? Didn't they call you the Tin Man or something?
That's a heart.
Oh yeah, that was a heart. I'm praying that everyone in the way of them stores comes through it. Okay, yes, amen, Paul. We had some tornadoes during Helene. The roar was loud and the double wide was vibrating. Yeah, I can only imagine. I remember one. Just the one when I was a kid, I was telling Johnny about last night. And I remember hearing the winds.
Wow. Oh, look. I got my $2.
Give me my $2.
My $2. I got it.
Johnny, we got to have an 80s weekend and just watch some movies. I know, I mean, it's not this time of year. We'll have to wait till it gets bad again. But we need to have a lock in and watch 80s crazy movies.
Yes. Yeah. That kid, his name was Johnny. Johnny the paper boy.
Yeah.
And he needed his $2. $2. So anyway.
Yes, prayers for everybody in the path of the storms. Yes.
Prayers
my God can move mountains. My God rules over everything, and he can and will calm those storms. The wind other night during the storms was insane. Yeah. I tell you, y'all having that kind of weather down there and up here, we were in blizzards. I watched Top Gun 1 and 2 in honor of. Okay, I'm going to try tonight. If I stay up late enough after Dell and Lisa's live, I would like, or maybe tomorrow, maybe, I don't know. I really want to watch. There's 2 Val Kilmer movies I want to watch. And Johnny, you're frozen, at least on my side. I want to watch. Johnny, are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay, you're just like. Thunder was it Thunderstick, where he was an FBI agent. What is that called? Thunder. What was that called? And I want to watch the Huckleberry movie.
Yeah, I think I might watch that one tonight. I think I might watch Tombstone.
Tombstone, yes.
Yeah, because I think that was like some of the best acting that he ever did.
It was, and he never even wasn't nominated for anything for that. That just wrong.
I mean, that little scene that he did with the coffee cup.
Yeah.
Inside in the bar.
Oh yeah.
Flipping it all around and all that stuff. That was so great. I mean, that was awesome.
Julie, you're funny. Paramedic knows my little finger twitch as they tried to remove me from the wreck, and they oh dang, Paul, you weren't joking. So you were in a wreck, and wow. Well, yep. Praise God.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
He was in a horrible wreck. I mean, Yes, he was. That's a bad. Yeah, they thought he was gone.
Wow, dude, that's crazy.
I tell you what, they're not easy on you when they do that either.
No, you're gonna have broken
Broken ribs and
and I'm gonna say this: you want them to, because if not, they're not doing it right. Because we did a study that if you don't get the right amount of pressure and like a short person doesn't do good, they need to be up higher. You gotta, yeah. Anyway, one of my favorites was Ghost in the Darkness. Yes, I love that movie, and I love the book too. We have that book. In fact, we have a lot of those. How many books do we have on from Capstick that wrote that, Johnny? Or, well, he didn't write he wrote.
The Ghost in the Darkness was, I can't remember.
That was Capstick, wasn't it?
No, I believe it was written by. That was before Capstick.
Okay.
Capstick was he was there in the 70s.
Wow, Paul.
But I can't remember who wrote it, but I've got there were different renditions of that, but it all came out the same. I got the original one was the actual telling of it was really cool. I've got that in a book called Africa.
Oh, that's right. Because I think we got it here in South Dakota, didn't we? When we were out, I don't know.
No, we ordered it.
I know I like the Death in the Tall Grass and Too Much Pressure Breaks Ribs. Yeah, but
Death in the Long Grass.
Yeah, hey, Virginia.
Yes.
Yep. God definitely had his hand on Paul.
That's right. That is crazy.
He has plans for you, sir. He has plans for you.
Yep. If for nothing else, for you to
entertain us,
meet all the awesome folks that you've got to meet, and them to all know you, Paul, because it's crazy how many people we know now that we did not know before.
I know. We were very blessed, Johnny. We were very blessed.
Yeah.
I mean, all over the world. That's just what's, you got Annie in here.
Mm-hmm.
You have
Hi, Annie.
Yeah, and you got, Paul, and I mean, all across the U.S. and we're very blessed. We all are.
He wasn't a bad Batman either.
He wasn't too bad of a. Okay, I'm just gonna say this, so be nice, but I feel this way about 007. I feel like there's only one Batman, and it's Michael Keaton, and I can't believe I'm gonna say that, because if you ever watch Mr. Mom and Stuff or Beetlejuice, like, really, he's Batman. But I think Michael Keaton's was the best. Did I like the movie? No, I didn't like those movies. Now, 007, there's only one 007. One. And who is it?
Oh, wow. Was shocked when my bed was empty on his rounds. I went to the toilet and held away using my drip stand as a crutch.
Well, he said he walked out like 3 days later on his crutches. That is crazy. But, Adam West. No, Derek Fowler.
Well, Adam West was the original.
Yeah, but he's cartoonish. I like Michael Keaton. But I don't like the movie. I don't like that. You know how back then those movies were kind of cartoonish, and I just don't like that. Like
You're right, Paul Honeyman. There was no other 007. I mean, Sean Connery was it.
Yeah.
Roger Moore.
I'm okay with him being the
Roger
same.
Moore couldn't hold Sean Connery's jock strap.
Yeah. I can't believe he said that.
He couldn't. I'm just telling you.
You're right, but that's funny. Yeah, I'm not a Roger. Roger Moore, you can give him. He can be the saint. I mean, I don't think he was very good at that. I'm not a Roger Moore fan, but I have always that's always been my crush with Sean Connery.
Yeah, Sean Connery was, I mean, yeah, he was. Tony laughed when I was. Oh, Mike Myers is the best British special agent. Mike Myers.
What was the name of the guy that he played the character, the evil guy in Mike Myers? What was his name? And he had the cat,
Dr. Evil, wasn't it?
Dr. Evil, and he had the bald cat, and then he had like his mini-me. You complete me. You complete me.
Yeah, Sean was great. We need more John Wayne's, G.I. Joes. Yeah.
Amen. Yeah. When I was a little girl, my Barbies, I couldn't stand Ken. So I always steal the G.I. Joes, the big her boyfriend. That explains a lot.
Yep, Indiana Jones.
That's a good movie.
Yeah, we used to have some really good movies. I remember a
I miss
time when
Huh?
you absolutely didn't know anybody's politics at all, nobody's. And I mean, I didn't even really know my parents that much whenever I was growing up. But
Well, I knew my dad lied.
but but I'm just saying it's like you could watch
I'm teasing you.
movies and everything,
No,
but
I'm not. I am.
people just played parts and you know, they didn't do all the things that they do now. So you were able to just watch the movie and you were able to get lost in the movie
Yeah,
and
they're
be
so woke
in the movie.
nowadays.
You could just,
And they're not original either. It's kind of like, really, can't you come up with your own ideas? That I can't stand that. See, Christine, I do really like Michael Keaton as Batman. He was in the new Flash movie as Batman. He's the only reason to watch the movie. So there's an I guess I don't the Flash. I didn't know there's a new Flash movie. Um, I don't even, we don't watch TV anymore. We don't watch movies. What was that one movie we went and saw? It hasn't been that long ago, but I don't think it was that great. Because I can't remember what it was. Yes, and it was a great time. It was a great time.
yeah, that's right, Bill. Everybody was, I mean, I like, here's what I like.
I like Blazing
You
Saddles.
can disagree with someone. You can disagree with your friends. Okay. I'm going to
That's right.
say this. You can disagree with your
I
friends.
agree,
You can
Lori.
disagree with your family, and you're still family, and you're still
You still love
friends.
each other. You still talk to each other. You don't get
You're
all
still friends. You can disagree about something. You can have your little, disagreement, but you're still
I agree,
friends,
Lori.
and you're still family. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you have a disagreement with your friend, that's not a reason to end your friendship.
They're all pansies. Lori's
Just saying.
Lori just tells it like it is.
Well, that's true.
I know, but look what she put next.
Men.
Look what she put next. They're all pansies.
Well, it's true.
It's true.
It's absolutely true.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. I was not impressed with the movie until Michael King came in. He was great to them. Okay. You're right, Lori. That I guess I think I need to have a T-shirt made that has pansies, like pictures of pansies, and said they're all pansies. I love you. That's so fun, Lori.
So having a yeah, here
I
it is
know,
right here.
We all have our
disagree, carry on. Tomorrow's another day, and then she's got her little lovey face and stuff like that, and that's it. You can agree to disagree, and you can be fine and just carry on. I mean, your friendship should not go away.
Johnny's my best friend, and we disagree often.
But I
still like him.
Okay, that's right. It's like a marriage, exactly. It should be. You should be able to disagree like we do. Me and Christine disagree often on different things.
But we're forever.
But guess what? She's still my best friend, and
I agree, Lori.
And she always will be. So I'm just saying. I mean, if you can't throw friendships out the door just because of differences of opinion on stuff.
I've had that happen a lot in my life. High school. I don't know. I don't know. That happens. I think that's why you're my one and only best friend.
Can't help it. Can't help it. I grew up with all men in movies. Right. Yeah. John Wayne.
I miss those. Some of my favorite movies, like the spaghetti westerns with what's his name, Johnny?
Oh, are you talking about Trinity?
Trinity. I mean, he was goofy, but he's still one of the real guys. And then I love John Wayne. I love anything John Wayne. He's the same guy in all the movies, but I love it. And then Yeah, True Grit. And I'm not a huge fan, but I'll watch a lot of his stuff. There's Clint Eastwood. I love, The Good, Bad, and Ugly. I love anything. Well, I love the Godfather movies. I like
Yeah.
action adventure. I don't like romance movies at all. I used to, but I think they're stupid.
Technology
Charles
is burning
Bronson's so
people's
cool.
brains off. Whatever media tells them they believe. And see, I'm not even talking about just politics or anything like that. Or I'm not even talking about like if you're on one side of the political spectrum or the other. What I'm talking about is you just simply have a disagreement as friends or with your family, and all of a sudden you're not, for whatever reason, because you had a disagreement on a certain thing, you're just not friends anymore. It's wild to me. I can't understand that. To me, you just
With
you agree to disagree, like has been said already, and
Big
then you
Jake
just
the
move
Cowboys,
on.
yeah. And I love John Wayne war movies too. I love war movies. Um, Johnny, you know is that movie called Sorcerer? That's the one where they're in the jungle, right? And it's not a war movie, but it's like in the 70s.
Yes,
Okay. I was trying to remember the name of that movie and it just popped in my head when I was looking at that.
Sorcerer. Yeah.
Yes, we need to watch that one again too.
And if you guys haven't seen it, it's nothing about like what you think it's about. It's about these guys who are in the jungle. There's an oil fire down there, like an oil rig catches on fire, a big,
Green Berets is good.
and so the only way they have of putting it out is they have to blow it out with nitroglycerin, with dynamite and nitro. And the problem is the nitro is 200 miles away through the desert. I mean, not through the desert, but through the jungle. And so they have to bring it by truck. And these are old trucks.
Oh, Bill.
And they can't fly it there because just the rotor
and they had to build them too. So like they had to build their own. I mean, they had like parts and stuff. It was almost like these shows now, go find a junk car, start it, and drive it cross country.
Right. That's what they did. They went out in basically this junk salvage and found these old trucks, and they fixed them up to, tuned them and did everything to drive this. And they sent 3 trucks. Or was it? Yeah, it was 3 trucks.
Yeah, because they wanted 3 teams that way. And then they were trying to, and the
only reason blew up, there would still be chances for other ones to get there.
To go back to the States because they were all like in trouble for one thing or another. Hello, walk the dogs.
Oh, have we talked about Mark Wahlberg yet? Hey, Lord, what do you think about Mark Wahlberg?
I like Mark Wahlberg. I do. Do I like him as Marky Mark? No, but I do like him in movies. Johnny, we were driving to the clinic this morning and I was following my friend Dale, and this Prius came driving up real fast behind me, was just on my rear the whole time, back in these out on the reservations. Well, they finally passed me and I just waved, and then they got on Dale's. And all I could think of watching this Prius angry drive was that movie, The Other Guys with Mark Wahlberg and what was his name? What's that other comedian's name? Yes, Shooter's good. Are you still there, Johnny?
Are you talking about?
Will Ferrell? Will Ferrell.
Ferrell, yeah.
Dirty Mike and the boys and the Prius. Was that movie?
Yes.
It's just so horrible.
I think it's the other guys.
The Other Guys, Johnny, and I'll tell you another. Johnny laughs and laughs during that movie. And if you ever want to go, you got to watch a movie with Johnny that's funny. Like the other one that he dies laughing on. What's that one movie with Will Ferrell?
You talking about the Land of the Lost?
Hey, Neil. There's Neil Treasure. No, Land of the Lost.
Land of the Lost.
Hey, Lacey.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, y'all. Just got home from work. Thought I missed y'all. Good to see you, Chris. Oh, thank you. It's good to see you too, Lacey. I'm feeling better. So thank y'all for the prayers. I think
Hey,
I am.
Lacey, good to see you. Thanks for coming in.
I
And
think I
yeah,
gotten
we're going
through.
2 hours tonight. So White Rock didn't go live tonight, so here we are. And so but everybody, I want to tell you something, okay? Just because White Rock didn't go live tonight, what we would like you to do is maybe go over to one of their, videos or shorts or something like that, and just leave a comment. Watch one of their shorts or something like that. Just show them some love.
Yeah.
So just saying, because we miss them, and we wish them the best, and we miss them tonight, and hope everything turns out okay. I don't exactly. I don't feel like I can talk about anything. Nothing is wrong with Tara or Jason. Okay,
It's just I don't know what's going on, but it's their story.
Nothing is wrong with Tara or Jason. But I'm just saying that
Ginger goes, because I love him, Derek. So Ginger, one of my favorite. I like comedies, and I'm not a. I like some movies Will Ferrell does, but anyway. But that Daddy's Home and Daddy's Home with Mark Wahlberg and Ferrell. Oh my gosh, I just
Will
love.
Ferrell. And then they got that other guy in there. What is it? Mel Gibson and
oh, when they did Daddy's Home 2, that was good with John not John Malkovich. God, what is his name?
John Cena.
Well, John Cena, but the other guy, John Lithgow, was the dad of Will Ferrell. Oh, and then John Cena. John Cena.
Gator don't take no friend. Oh my God. I like the desk pop.
Yeah.
The desk pop. Anybody remember the desk pop?
Oh, I remember that.
It's a mad world.
Can't explain it, but he helped me grab the bootstraps and started the process for carrying on. So watching my Well, thanks, Karen, for being in here. We love you. Enjoy your time with your grandson.
Good night, Karen. Thanks for coming in. So, but anyway, yeah, it was, just. I'm so glad to see you feeling a lot better.
I'm so glad. Thank you, baby. I'm so glad to be feeling better.
Because, when you left to go to South Dakota, you were feeling no good whatsoever. None.
Yeah, really. That was kind of wasn't really fun driving that and not feeling that. But I wasn't as bad as I had been. But by the time I got where I was back and, Yeah. But I don't know what was going on with this flare. I think it lasted a lot longer. I don't know why, but I feel much better. So.
Well, good.
Thank you. I'm not saying I'm ready to run a marathon or anything.
I thought that I was the only one that still watched wrestling. No, we don't watch wrestling. We don't watch any wrestling. I'm just saying, that's it.
No, but I have been back
stuff.
Back in the 90s, though, Derek, I did go to when UFC. It was not UFC.
That's UFC.
No, I'm not talking about UFC either. Before it was WWE, whatever it was called. I did go to Tulsa with my sister and brother-in-law to go watch a wrestling match. And this when like Kamala and Jake the Snake and all them. I can't believe I went, but I did. Now, Christine, just get home safely. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Tamara. Yes.
Hey, we're gonna me and Christine are gonna date ourselves a little bit. Who is the best UFC fighter ever?
I know.
Who is it?
Don Fry. Don Fry.
Don Fry. Don Fry. Guys, if you never watched Don Fry in UFC, oh my gosh.
I love UFC.
Even when he lost, he was still the best ever.
What'd you say?
I said, even when he lost, he was still the best ever.
Oh, yeah, he was cool. Oh, gosh.
So, what? No wrestling? I love Sting.
Sting. Our grandsons, the oldest, the oldest one got into that. his stepdad, Joel, got him into that. Our daughter made it to Alaska, by the way.
Yes. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that she made it.
Yeah, the
She was
stinker. She got to Alaska before we did.
Hotel room and all that stuff. And she's excited about it. I wonder if she's on her way back yet.
I think tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, because I think she's going to be, I think she'll be like me. I think she's coming in Saturday because I think her flight, I don't know. Because, you know, she had to go into Oklahoma City to fly out. I love that Kane is now a governor. Kane's a governor? Kane. Oh, the guy, the mortuary guy. He's a governor now? That was Eli's favorite. What was his name? The Undertaker, I think.
Oh,
and
yeah?
then he became Kane, or maybe I got it wrong. Anyway, I don't sit around watching wrestling. I have been to one live, but I will watch me some good UFC. But there's
yeah,
back in the day.
We really liked our UFC back in the day before they sissified it.
Very sissified.
I mean, whenever they sissified UFC, but
back when
the original UFC was, you didn't know if people were going to come out of that ring alive or not. I mean, it was crazy. Kane was supposed to be the Undertaker's brother.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Cool.
George the Animal Steel was an English teacher.
Yeah, what state is he? Governor. I got free tickets to UFC championship like 7 or 8 years ago. I knew what it was. Ticket mixed martial arts. I was traumatized.
Hey, 7 or 8 years, Jennifer, 7 or 8 years ago, that was the sissified version of that.
I'm just going to tell you, I love UFC because back in the day, I probably could have gone in a ring.
I'm telling you, that was the sissified version.
It was,
7 or 8 years ago. That was like flag football of UFC 7 or 8 years ago.
They put so many rules in it now, but yeah, the Don Fry and what was his name? I remember he beat him.
Ken Shamrock.
Oh yeah, Ken Shamrock. Oh, and what's the guy that has all the skulls? That I call him a spider monkey. Mastias? No. Messia? No.
I can't remember. You're talking about.
I didn't really like him fighting.
Brazilian. He was Brazilian.
He was Brazilian, yeah.
I can't remember.
In the ring would have been the Mighty Mouse and King Kong. I don't know. I used to say at one time there should have been a girls' fight club.
I wouldn't pay to see any of it, but I might pay to see nursing home fight and nap out, crap out, or tap out.
Yes, Royce. Yes. What was his name though? No, that was another one my grandson really liked, was that Rey Mysterio. But no, this is the
Gracie.
Yes.
Yes, Gracie.
Now we're talking UFC, not WWE or WWE.
Yeah, we're not talking that fake stuff. We're talking.
One of my neighbors was
really hurting people.
A bucket of pig slop, Henry O. Godwin. Oh, Gracie. Yes.
Gracie.
But that one that Royce Gracie. Yeah, and he's like trained a lot of. I think a lot of those fighters. I think when we got out of watching it was after like Ken Shamrock and Don Fry left and did all their fighting in Japan. They started
going over to Japan and doing all that stuff.
Ginger,
I'll tell you what, the most brutal fight I ever saw though was Don Fry in Japan against that sumo, that big guy.
Oh yeah, you talk about David and Goliath.
That was the most brutal fight I ever saw in my life. I would have loved to see Bruce Lee fight in the UFC. Yeah. Chuck Liddell. Yeah, that was back then. Yeah. And it was a good time.
I was trying to think of what his name though was. He kind of came after Don Fry, and I think he wound up beating Don Fry for the title. And I never liked him after that, but he was a really good UFC fighter too. He had the cauliflower ears real bad. What was his name? I like boxing too, but I don't like it as much, but I think it's just because I love Rocky, grew up in that and stuff. But UFC, if you gave me tickets to go see it tomorrow, I'd go.
Yeah,
even though
UFC
it's
was
sissified.
awesome.
Even though it's sissified.
It's really sissified now. Now they actually stop them. You know.
Yeah.
Like
No.
if they're
Back in the
getting
day.
better on somebody, they'll stop them. You know,
Yeah.
and it's like, boy, they didn't used to do that. They used to let them roll. But anyway, for once, Paul Honeyman, you are innocent. Yeah, Paul Honeyman. You can't say Paul Honeyman and innocent in the same sentence.
Yeah, he's the only one that we have. Well, yeah, he's the only one we have to make sure we read it before we read it out loud. Read it back in the good old days. These early 70s. My uncle was the Texas lawman. My uncle was the Texas. Was that a wrestler?
That is the good old days. Junior, you see that Junior Snap said, "I'm innocent." Yeah. Well, here's one of them points. We're going to agree to disagree.
Ginger said Paul's innocent. Yeah. Oh no, I think what she said is LOL. No. For once, Paul Honeyman, you are innocent. Oh, okay, yeah. Never mind. Well, I think that is because Muhammad Ali's brain was mush. Yeah.
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 Go watch Two Country Boys in the parking lot after a few beers. I tell you what, Dawn Fry.
I've seen some wussy country boys.
That was a real fight. Don Fry, when he was
Don Fry he was like Rocky. He could take a hit anywhere on his body and come back for more. He could also give it as good as he got. And that's what I think it takes for a good he took punishment after punishment after punishment. I said it for once. All the other times Paul is guilty. I've seen some really good ones in the jail. I bet I've seen some really good ones in the ER.
My goodness. How did we get here?
I don't know. I'm enjoying it though.
How did we get here? We were talking about comfort food and stuff like that, and all of a sudden here we are talking about UFC and
talk about all American, 4th of July, Patriot waving. Okay, this is what's funny is I was watching a short. I think it was on Facebook last night when I was trying to go to sleep, and it was this kid, like probably 9 years old, fishing in this really nice pond, and he's like struggling. You could tell he's got something, and it's going to be big. And his dad, who looks like he just came off the dirt track, comes running over there and helping him. And all of a sudden, you start seeing figure eight racing. And it was so cool. And it's at night and all the lights. I'll have to find it and send it to you. I was just like, this is so cool. I would love that. Fishing, watching racing. Not that I like figure eight, but
yes. And I really do want to watch. Tombstone because
I do too.
You
have to put on your Huckleberry shirt, Johnny, and
I should have been wearing my Huckleberry shirt. Gosh, dog it. Dang.
Hey, that reminds me because I got to thinking about it. Not that it's a very sad movie and I bawl every time I watch it, but it means a lot to me, the movie, but it makes me sad. Remember the Sheridan guy wrote it. It's where the missing women. What's his name? He plays a sheriff and he's married to a Native woman, and they have missing women, and it tells the story about what happened to her. Do you know what I'm talking about? And Sheridan wrote it. Do you remember the name of that movie?
You talking about Wind River?
Wind River. Thank you. I was trying to tell somebody about it today, and I cannot remember the name of it.
Wind River. Yeah, Wind River was a good movie.
Mm-hmm. So back to the movies. So what's everybody's favorite? Let's do this. What time is it? What's everybody's favorite comedy at any time? Just what's your favorite comedy? And I'll be right back, Johnny.
You'll be right back. Oh, you You threw that in there, and then you're gonna leave.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, the ladies' room is calling.
I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what she's talking about. So, what's for supper, Lori? Well, my favorite comedy. My gosh, there's so many of them, but ones that really make me belly laugh. Probably The Other Guys, and probably just like Christine said, and the other one would probably be, it'd have to be Land of the Lost with Will Ferrell. My gosh, I mean, I laughed and laughed and laughed and laughed about that movie, but I hate to say it, but like Will Ferrell was in two of my favorite movies. I hate to say that. I really do. I really hate to say that. Two of my favorite comedies: Grumpy Old Men, Wild Hogs, Twins, Close the Door, Christine. Gillum Farms Homestead Hangout. Yeah. Tonight, we're going a little bit. Yes, I got to throw this up because, yes, absolutely, that is hilarious. That was back when people had, oh my gosh, thank you for that, Troy. That's back when people could laugh about stuff. They could laugh about stuff. I mean, it didn't matter. It didn't matter who you were. You could just laugh about it. And, nobody got upset. Yeah. We actually were in a healing point at one time. We were kind of healing, and then several years ago, we decided to make some huge left turn, and there we went out the window. Sense of humor. And support your local sheriff. Yep. So.
That's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
Mine is my favorite comedy is
Son-in-law.
Son-in-law. That's Kirsty. She loves that movie. Oh, I love my cousin Vinny. My favorite comedy is
Hi, Rachel.
Johnny.
Rochelle. Sorry.
Rochelle. We're not having fun in here, Rochelle.
We're not having fun here, Rochelle.
No fun in here.
It's all no fun here. Just saying.
My favorite, Tommy Boy. I have not seen that. Is that fun? I mean, is that good? Son-in-law. I have seen Son-in-Law.
Tommy Boy was good.
Tommy Boy. The Naked
Tommy Boy was good. Eddie Murphy special. I loved Eddie Murphy movies. Eddie Murphy was.
I loved Eddie Murphy on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, it was back when Saturday Night Live was worth watching.
He played the parody of Mr. Rogers. Oh, Cannonball Run is good. I think my favorite comedy, I don't think it's really comedy, but I love it, is the Monty Python's The Holy Grail. Oh my gosh, bring out your dad. Bring out your dad.
Yeah. Monty Python stuff is hilarious as well.
I know. Can you believe it, Rochelle? No friend, Christine. I don't like romance. I don't like romances though.
Coming to America.
That's funny.
Robin Williams and Mrs. Doubtfire. Yeah. I don't know that you could even make that movie anymore. I mean.
Oh, yeah, you could. Monty Python, I like that movie. I mean, I like anything Monty Python. Terry Gilliam, all them.
Yes. Eddie Murphy, right? Eddie Murphy, number one.
Oh, James, I agree. I grew up watching Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis. And I love it. Yes.
Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis were hilarious back in the day. Mel Brooks made some hilarious stuff.
He did. Oh, what's that movie I like? Young Frankenstein. Oh my gosh, that's horrible, but that's so funny.
I need to watch Robin Williams and Good Morning Vietnam again.
That's a good one. I haven't watched that in probably since the 80s.
Right. Val Kilmer in Top Secret.
Top Secret. I think I know that one.
Robin Williams and Good Morning Vietnam. I liked all the Grumpy Old Men movies, says Tony. That's because you are a grumpy old man, Tony.
That'd be nice. Let's see. Scotty said, I got what did he say? Johnny, what's the movie that Val Kilmer played in that? No, that wasn't Val Kilmer, was it? My Science Project?
No, he played in Real Genius.
Real Genius. That was a good one.
Yes. Yeah, he played in Real Genius, and that was a good one.
Top Secret.
Top Secret's like a spoof of an Elvis movie.
Really?
History of the World. Yes. Top Secret. It's kind of cheesy but funny. You need to watch Robin Williams on how the Scottish invented golf.
But that is funny.
Good night, Ginger. Thank you for coming in. So, yeah, I loved him in The Saint, right?
I loved him in, I think The Ghost in the Darkness, and the one where he was an FBI agent, and that was like a quarter Native Indian, and he's out on the reservations. What was that called? Thunderstick, I think, or something. Thunderheart. That was really good. That was Bowen's name, Thunderstick. Sorry about that.
Yeah, Thunderstick's Bowen.
And then I liked him in Top Gun because I like the guy that's always the antagonist. I think they're funny. And then let's see here. What else? Oh, and then playing Wild Bill Hickok or Doc Holliday. He played Doc Holliday. The Ghost in the Darkness, is that the one? Yes. Those freak me out.
Yes.
And that's on a true story. And then we started reading all the caps. Well, Johnny did. And I started reading.
The Ghost in the Darkness is true. It's a true story. Those lions ate hundreds
for fun
of people that were working on those railroad tracks. Hundreds.
Yeah, and for
they didn't kill like 20 people. They killed hundreds of people.
They said that when they were hunting that guy, was it those same lions, Johnny, that they went into a train where like there's different levels of people on it on bunk beds, and like a captain or the lead was on top bunk bed, and the lion, and then there's like lower, less. I mean, I don't remember how it worked. Maybe workers, and then you had the bosses or captains of the military. I don't know how it worked.
Yeah, they would step on the lower folks and grab the one off the top bunk.
The one that was higher ranking, and they did it for they hunted for sport because once they got the taste, they said that's all they. It was horrible.
Did you see that? Nanny Tam said, "I'm back. Big tree came down on our neighbor's house. Our basement is flooding, but not extreme. Had to cross a mini moat to get back upstairs. We're fine. Thank you for all the prayers." My goodness.
Tam, I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Hopefully it's something it can be easily fixed. Just not right now in the middle of a storm.
Rochelle said that movie was terrifying. That story, the whole thing was terrifying. I mean,
know.
You think hundreds of people.
Hundreds.
It's not like just a couple. I mean, oh my goodness.
We always wanted, that was like on our bucket list to go on a hunting trip in Africa, but there's no way I would do it after watching that and reading the books. Actually, the books is what really did me because the capstick ones, the dark, was it Death in the Tall Grass, where it talked about even like
Death in the Long Grass.
Yeah, like the elephants, what they would do to a person, in the water buffaloes, and there's danger everywhere out there. Like, no, thank you. Nanny Tam, we just pray that gets fixed for you guys soon. Just please be careful. Please.
Yeah. Our basement is flooding. So I'm assuming. Yeah.
Kind of like what I was talking about our not basement, but when I was a kid, that house, I was saying that it's flooded. What was it called?
Cellar.
Can't help it.
How's that hard for you to remember a cellar?
Many words are hard for me to remember. Johnny, I can barely remember your name some days.
Yeah, I know that. Rochelle says,
I don't want to be
alive.
I don't want to be undead.
The boys are squeegeeing the water into the drain. Nice. Yes, I'm going to have a prayer meeting all night from the stories about a movie. Thanks, friends.
Anything for
Well, it was true, though. It was true, Paul. I mean, it happened. It's not. I mean that's a horror story that happened.
Yeah, I mean, that's like the ultimate, like, there's all these horror, which I don't like, but horror movies that are so, like, they're make believe, but that's scary. I mean,
Val Kilmer played a cavalry officer in The Missing
night,
with Tommy
Wanda.
Lee Jones. That's awesome.
Hey, Val Kilmer played in some weird, what was that called? Willow. I never saw that,
Good
but that
night,
was
Wanda.
really good. Wow. So it looks like Christine's going to the old folks home first. Yeah, I am. This is not helping add snakes in there, so I don't sleep at all. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my.
Snakes. No.
I'd rather deal with a snake than a goat. That tells you, and a clown.
Lori says Willow was a good movie.
Was it? I haven't watched that one. You know what movie that everybody always thought was so good? The old version and the new version, and I thought it was just stupid, never understood it. And even people love the book.
Good night, Tamara.
Nice, Tamara. Tell David we said hi.
Or she might be back. Maybe she
Bobby.
just started dinner and she's
There's
back.
Bobby at Petty.
Hey, Bobby. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Hey, Bobby, if you happen to be around, we're going to take the car. We're going to take the car small tire racing at Wilsey's Outlaw Drag Strip on what day did I say it was?
April 19th. It's the Saturday before Easter.
The Saturday before Easter, right? Just saying.
Just saying.
And Tamara says she's not leaving. That's awesome.
Good, Tamara.
Yeah, we'll be here for a few more minutes. Then we're going to all rush over and we're gonna maul Dell and Lisa
with a bunch of orange hearts.
Yep, we're going to go over and we're going to maul Dell and Lisa. So that's the assignment, guys. After this live.
Let's see here.
Dink and Tank are both listening.
Cool.
Nice. Thank you. So I guess, man, my appetite has changed a lot, I guess. I eat like one good meal a day now, I think.
Lacey, I have not, but I've heard about it, but I have not seen it. Is it good?
Yes, Willow was Tom Cruise.
Was Willow Tom Cruise? No. Tom Cruise. No, Willow was. I'm pretty sure it was Val Kilmer, but the one you're thinking of is called Legend with Tom.
Legend.
Cruise. That was a freaking movie. Dell and Lisa with hearts the color of Johnny's toes or a tractor.
Yeah.
I may have
to Teresa J. Good to see you.
Teresa J. I may have to get me some Kubota orange toenails. What movie were you talking about that you hated old and new? Oh, Dune. Dune.
Dune?
Yeah, I don't get it. I think the book is stupid. I think the movie's stupid, the old and the new version. It makes no sense to me. I mean, I just can't stand it.
Was Legend with the unicorn?
Yes. And that guy looked like the devil. Ugh.
Yeah, that was David Bowie.
No, Johnny, that David Bowie was no, that was Labyrinth. That wasn't that scary.
Oh man, you're just throwing them all out there.
Yeah, y'all think I can't remember nothing, but I remember the 80s.
I've been watching the Spring Fling Million out in Vegas. I got so many friends racing there. Awesome.
Okay, I'm waiting for someone to say my favorite movie. LOL. What's your favorite movie, Ace? I asked what everybody's favorite comedy movie was. I'm so hungry. What were you saying about being hungry or not being hungry, Johnny? I'm hungry. I'm eating.
I've figured out that I only eat like one, what I call big meal a day, and then after that, I'm not really, because I ate that cheeseburger and tater tots earlier, and I probably won't have anything later, except for peanuts probably or something. But
that used to be one of my favorite movies when I was a kid, but I think I watched it so much on VHS tape, I can't handle it anymore. I think I burned myself out. It's like I got stuck in a closet with a box of cigarettes and told to smoke them all.
Did y'all ever see Weird Science? I absolutely saw Weird
Oh yeah.
Science. My heroes have always been cowboys and 8 seconds.
Oh,
Yes.
8 seconds is good.
Yes. In-laws with Peter Falk.
Um,
Yes.
there
That
was
was her grandfather's favorite movie. Yes, I seen Weird Science, says Paul.
there was somebody else that put a movie right after Ace put that they like Grease. There was another one. I think. I'm trying to think if I had to watch one movie over and over again. I don't know what it'd be.
Lori says the
Right,
Rocky
Jaws.
Horror Picture Show.
Oh, Lori, you like that?
No.
Girl,
No.
you're really surprised.
Ace, Rocky Horror Picture Show, like Ace was talking about.
Oh, she said Grease was her favorite movie.
Waiting for someone to say my favorite movie, LOL.
And then she said
And
Grease.
then but Lori said Ace, Rocky Horror Picture Show, question mark, question mark. I don't think she's saying that's
she played Rizzo in School Play.
favorite.
I wanted to do that, but
Gone in 60 Seconds. I'll tell you what one of my favorite movies of all time is. It is Two-Lane Blacktop.
Let's see.
Two-Lane Blacktop.
Alaska says Natural Born Killers. I've never watched that. Nanny Tam, my favorite movie has always been Somewhere in Time. Oh, my sister loved that. Man, have you seen his son? His son is like 30 something and looks just like him. And he's like a producer or something. I think he's going to maybe play Superman too. Would that not be cool? And it probably was all fake what I read. You know.
Those are good. Those are good ones, Tony. Bullet, Vanishing Point, and The Great Escape.
Yeah, we've got. Yeah, I think we have all those. The Vanishing. Oh, I remember what was a good movie. It scared the crap out of me when I was a kid. Remember, Johnny, that movie, The Car?
Yes, The Car. Paul K says, and I'm with you, Paul. I really did like the Longmire series.
Well, I liked it till the last season, and it just got stupid. It's like it jumped the shark.
I like Longmire. I mean, that guy's Australian, right? He's from Australia.
Three Amigos is a great.
That played that, and but he carried the old lever action rifle, and he was good with it, and
Vanishing Point's really good. Yeah. Paul Newman, The Hustler.
Hey, Duncan Family Farm, welcome. Thanks for coming in.
Reagan,
we're still live. We're on we're at the end of our second hour here.
Let's see here. Duel was the first scary movie I saw when I was a kid. Wait a minute. I hate seeing trucks in my. I remember. We must be the same age. I remember that. Johnny, I think you had it on VHS too when I met you, because Johnny loved, or still does probably, scary movies, and drove a Bronco. Did he drive a Bronco?
Yeah,
Longmire. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what to mean, Lori.
Christine scared Nanny Tam to death. Christine. Yep, the Time Machine was pretty cool.
The Time Machine. Yeah, that the newer one freaked me out. Last night when I got to the hotel, and I was checking in. No, yesterday. When was it? These days are running. Anyway, Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory, which freaks me out. Okay, 2 movies that have always freaked me out since I was a kid. Well, there's 3, but the 2 are everyone's gonna think I'm weird, and I don't care because I like being weird. Willy Wonka and Chocolate Factory, because the Oompa Loompa scared me. And then,
hang on, Derek. No, Christine was not a Ford Fury. It was a Plymouth Fury.
No,
Plymouth.
Brother, really? Yes, you were wrong. You were wrong.
Plymouth Chrysler product.
Oh, Taylor, I wanted to be the weird one. The original Invasion of the Body Snatcher scary. Yes. The birds were scary. We were teasing you, Derek. Let me say sorry, but we're still gonna give you a hard time because we love you. My favorite movie, Lori L.O. is Grease. Yeah, Ace's favorite movie was Grease. That was my favorite movie forever, and I watched it way too much. Okay, you're weird, Christine. Thank you for letting me be weird.
The Fox and the Hound.
Yes, Dale's favorite. I had the Big 33 album with that. Oh, I cried.
Man, if I had to say a favorite cartoon, it's probably gonna be Heavy Metal or something like that.
That's an adult cartoon. Poltergeist was a scary movie. Heck yeah, it was. I tell you what I did back in let's see, 1984 or 83. I think it was had to be right after my mom died, so 1982 or 1983. I went to a slumber party, bunch of 12-year-old girls, and their parents let us watch The Exorcist. And that night got weird. I mean, those girls, they were rewinding, watching it. I was just like, anyway, I don't like that movie. Don't want it in my house. I just rebuke it in the name of Jesus. Ain't watching it. Horrible movie. Stripes is hysterical. I even like Groundhog Day with Bill Murray. He cracks me up. Ooh, Heavy Metal was a great soundtrack. I'll tell you what's another good soundtrack, Derek, and Johnny turned me on to it, was what's that? The Keep. That's a good soundtrack.
Yes, The Keep. And the music from The Keep was from a group called Tangerine Dream.
Yeah, they're creepy too. Oh, that was another horrible movie. Is that Clockwork Orange or whatever? I love Groundhog Day. The Exorcist. Yeah, that was a horrible movie, The Exorcist. Brampton Gardner, Rochelle. I refuse to watch horror movies. Me too, Rochelle. I do too. I ain't doing it. Oh my God, the man.
I've watched them double.
I've not watched that. My dad loved that movie, but I've never watched it. The Man from Snowy River. And that's about like Australia, isn't it?
The Man from Snowy River is an awesome movie.
But isn't that like in Australia?
Yes, it's Australian.
Ow.
They're either in Australia or New Zealand, but they're over there.
I think it's Australia.
Anything Hitchcock.
Mm-hmm.
I loved Grease until my daughter decided she loved and wore it out, sang every song, reminded over and over.
Nathan, yeah. That was me. I can't watch it now. I watched it so many times. I never watched Grease 2, but I mean, and then another movie I did that was that movie Dirty Dancing, and I watched it. And I don't know why, because I don't even like those kind of movies nowadays. Wild Horses in Australia. Okay, cool. The goofiest movie I saw was Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. I tell you, this dumbest Christmas movie I ever watched called Fat Man. Like Santa Claus needed.
Oh yes, the one called Fat Man.
Scarface is good.
With Mel Gibson as Santa Claus.
That was a horrible movie. Love Sweetie.
Hey.
I watched it. I'd watch it again. What was that one movie, Johnny, that the guy that played in that Billy Jack's? Yes, I love spaghetti westerns. Johnny got me. I never watched them until I met Johnny, and what's his? You said it earlier, Johnny.
What?
The blonde guy.
The blonde guy.
The spaghetti western. Trinity, and then the guy that played Pluto off of Popeye the movie was in that.
Yeah.
I like Lonesome Dove and I like Open Range. Broken Trail. I don't think I've seen Broken Trail. I thought for a minute I was going to say he wasn't in that movie. One movie I was thinking that Brokeback Mountain. My sister met Patrick Swayze in person. Oh, that's cool. The Good, the Bad, and the Eli walking. Lori's funny. I like The Shining too, Lori. That creeps me out.
Yeah. Well, guys, it's 6:58. We're going to give you a couple of minutes to get around and go over and see Dale and Nana over at 9 Acre Family Farms. Everybody head on over, take your little bathroom break and then head on over to 9 Acres. And thank you for being in here. Now, remember, we're going to have a Chilling with the Gillums here, not this weekend, but in 2 weeks. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another
That's YouTube a good one,
tutorial. So we'll do that then on the Chilling, okay? All right, guys.
Good night, y'all.
Good night, everybody.
Night, Sean. Okay, don't go having fun. Don't have any fun, whatever you do.